I'll do it, because that's a blend, I think. Because you lose feeling in your feet when you get older. It's a fact, lads.
I won't you bet.
Anyone over 70 is not aware they have feet, you know.
Not as much as we are. Not as much as we are,
Pure,
lad.
like corns on your toes and everything.
Just every time.
Fucking hell. Just a lipstick. Just a lip.
Hello, welcome back, episode 12.
What's happening?
That's the third time you've done that. Episode 12 of the
What's happening?
podcast. Yeah, this week we are actually sponsored. We're quite proud to announce we're sponsored by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We've been in touch with them. Matty shaved his head and everything. We proper went for it.
I just want to thank these lads for making my... I just want to thank these lads for making my dreams come true. So lads, thanks a lot.
No worries, lads.
Talk about like having no word and all that, right? My daughter, right? She's got a.
She's got cancer.
Yeah, this is where it's going, right?
Oh.
No, she hasn't.
Oh, fucking hell! I was gonna say.
Her bedroom, right? Her bedroom's facing the bathroom, and she's got a like a loft bed, so she's got a desk underneath it and all that. So when I've got the bathroom door like ajar, I
know.
Yeah. She's 11, you fucking little rat. So anyway, I could see her like from the bathroom door. I could see her on the bed, just like holding like her head on her hands, her hands on her head like that. Oh, what's going on? And I went, "You all right?" She went, "I've got cancer."
Oh yeah.
I went, "How have you come to that fucking conclusion?" Like, she was like, "My hair's falling out." Oh, babe, cancer doesn't make your hair fall out. It's the fucking chemotherapy, and you've had none. So you haven't got fucking cancer.
You little attention seeker.
Yeah. Listen, I'm all over that.
Should have treated like a dog, like rubbed the nose in. What have you done? Who the fuck's done that? Just rubbed the nose in the air.
Listen, do you know when I was a kid though, I used to think that, you know, when I was a kid, I used to go in the mirror every day and start pulling my hair. Just to see if I had it. I swear to God, when I was a kid, like 17 or something. No, not 17. Like, didn't land at all.
Like a kid like last week.
Nah, honestly, I used to stand in the middle, like pull me in and go, I'm alright today. Honestly, because I didn't know that it was the chemo that made you lose your hair.
And sellotaped it to me pube bones without pubs.
Yeah, have you seen, by the way, the government have got this new fucking thing going, haven't they, with Rwanda? Is Rwanda in Africa?
Africa, lads, yeah. That's deep. That's Africa. You know what I mean?
Patel.
That's There's a difference. You got Africa and you got, you know what I mean?
It's deep in.
It's deep in, lads.
Well, you know the way Arsenal is sponsored by like fucking Visit Rwanda or wherever it is, right? Have you seen it? They've got like a sponsorship. I genuinely thought it was fucking Wakanda off it. When I first seen it, and I was like, "Man, that getting sponsored by like a Marvel movie," and then I realised, and I was like, "Oh, you
sitting there
dickhead."
there watching the game like that.
But no, yeah,
apparently fucking Aubameyang used to always put the mask on that, didn't he? So I thought, that's part of the sponsorship deal and all that, wasn't it? And then I realised it's fucking Rwanda, you dickhead.
So I seen you put that on Twitter. I didn't even read into it.
I don't know.
Is she done safer trade route or I don't get it.
What it is so people now who come over here illegally who are seeking asylum.
I thought you were going to say seeking attention then.
Well, I done that as well.
But like so people who are coming over and like asylum seeking now, if they've come over and like they're illegal, they're sending them just to somewhere in Africa. It doesn't matter where you've come from. It's if you come over here illegally, off you go to Africa.
Do Africa get a say in this, like?
Nah, so the English government have paid this Rwanda 20 mil to do it. So any asylum seekers get sent to them.
So basically Britain are just fucking playing on the fact that they're in poverty or whatever, and they're scared.
Basically, lads, yeah.
We're like, we'll pay you dough to take all these little Polskis and all that.
They've paid a whole country less money than we paid for Mohammed Salah. Just to take people in.
So I don't get it. So even if you were like Ukrainians and that,
just anyone, I think any asylum seeker can just get sent to Rwanda now. Through this deal.
But that's everything. I don't know if you've seen it when fucking this whole Ukrainian warfare fucking broke out. There was this bird in Ukraine who escaped from fucking Syria, escaped the war, and chose to fucking seek asylum and go to Kiev, and then she's had to fucking like another war. Do you know what I mean? It's heavy. So imagine now going thinking fucking now London, gonna be seeing the London Eye, and next minute you're like, nah, there's fucking like tigers scranning me and
doing COD missions.
Tigers and Afghanistan.
Is that the jump? Is it? It's all look, Big Ben and the tiger.
I meant fucking lions anyway, because I'm fucking chatting shit.
It's mad. I just don't, because that P.T. Patel as well, she's like a female. Like, if she was in full power,
She's
we'd have
a
a female.
Nah, she's psycho,
We'd have
lad.
a female.
She's
She's horrible.
scares me.
Her parents were migrants, though. But she's
Nah,
grew
no.
up, and because of the political path she's taken, it's like, I now hate all migrants.
She's a mudblood.
I'd love to fucking... It's a Harry Potter reference.
Harry Potter.
Now we want to know what you were thinking. Now we want to know what you were thinking.
That face then. You're on the reference, aren't you?
I've never seen Harry Potter. Never seen Harry Potter.
I was thinking that was some look. That gave me a semi, that. See his face on him.
Like, they thought he was just being proper racist.
No,
I was
lads.
like, wow. Sick.
To be fair, lad, right?
Racism's bad.
To be fair,
That you don't know.
to be fair, lad, I'd love to tiger up a cut around the dint. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Just like, tiger, uppercut, boom.
What the fuck's a tint?
A birth canal. Riding a fucking axe wound.
See, I said axe wound before in the car and you were like, no, not
Right.
axe wound.
Oh, this is the
No, but
difference.
these are
like,
two different actions,
right,
what we're
This is
saying.
what I'm saying, right? So I'm going to have to get into this again. So there's different types of vagina, right? And I'll go into this because Gary weren't there, so I'm going to give you the scientific explanation. Qualified
He
to give
thinks he's a
this.
gynecologist, by the
No,
way.
what I think I am is a connoisseur. So, right, what
On
I'm
all
saying...
things labia.
a connoisseur on the vaginas. Now, what I'm saying is...
The vagine.
What I'm saying is, there's obviously hundreds of different types, but there's 3 general
There's
specifications.
just 100 different
Is this
types
like
of vaginas.
Mackey's nuggets where there's 3 shapes?
Right, yeah. Right, so this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You've got...
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm scranning it. Right, so you've got 3 general types of vaginas, and all the vaginas all fall into the umbrella of these 3 categories. So you've got the ones which just like a little... Dead clean, dead neat, just a little...
Like a little zippy bag.
Yeah, just like, not even that, because the zip's got like, you know what I mean? It's just little, and you're like, that's nice. And then
Like a CD slot in a car.
exactly,
Daddy brings a pair
You feel
over
bad
and he's
shagging
like,
them types though. You don't know when it's that clean. Like, sorry, I'm gonna have to fuck it
No,
up now.
the thing is, if like when you do like, you know, take someone's kicks off and like they've got like a nice looking vagina, you're like, boss, you're like, what a lovely surprise. And then sometimes you take, you know, and then there's like a little bit of flap, but not loads. And you're like, oh, okay, doable.
And then you get the ones.
And then you get the ones where you take the pants off and go,
Get the
You're like, wow!
I don't know about yous, because you probably aren't as scruffy as me. But like, my ma used to make me fucking microwave roast beef in the bag fucking, and that's what it looks like.
It's a roast.
Yeah.
You look like the type of kid who had roast dinners in a tin.
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen that roast chicken in a tin?
Just layered.
No, but you know what I mean? Like pure dangly ham
No,
everywhere.
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
rough lad.
Like-
Rough. There was this girl, yeah. So for years, I thought she got called Dangly Am just because obviously a flap's so flappy and that, like proper saggy and that. A flap's so flappy. Nah, that's right. So air flaps was dead, like
It's because of Mara
Who's
ham
this?
hanging out
Who
of the
are you
bag.
going on about?
nah,
Yeah.
I can't say the name. So lad, for
Say it.
years anyway, this bird just used to get called Flappy Am, whatever. And the lad, 4 years after, so 4 Flappy Am. No, so lad, get it
John, Steve,
Flappy Am.
fucking Jerry, Flappy Am.
No, but lad,
That a PE.
so lad,
Flappy hand, get off the rope.
Flappy Am on. Just over the shoulder and that cleave
She
turns it.
climbing up the fucking rope and jumping off.
Like one of them little fucking squirrels with the wings. Fucking flying from the sea.
Jumping down. I'm gonna end up going on with it that time, you know. I mean, no, just every time he even said this. Every time he laughs, he fucking punches
Jabs
you. Every time, lad.
no, but boys, let me get to the point. So lad, she got called Flappy Am. No. Because she actually got fingered with ham in year 7. So some lad, she didn't know. She
How did
didn't.
you not know
She
your
didn't
fingers
know.
feel like processed meat? It's just normal.
It's the kick
No,
up
but
in
lad,
it.
no, but lad, if you're wet, lad.
Billy Bear.
Oh, fuck, go on.
No, but yeah, lads, so lads,
Why did it smell like Bear and Matthews in here?
no, but lads, some lad just done it anyway, just fingered with ham, and then apparently the day after, ham just fell out, lads. Ham just fell out, lads. And
Lad, I've never
I swear that.
In my life, I've never thought, you know what, I'm gonna throw some fucking pieces of ham down my finger and just jam
Nah,
my
but
bear.
let's use this.
Explain this story to me. So Billy Bear,
You just made this.
The lad who done it should have the nickname Billy Bear.
Billy Bear,
Flappy ham.
Wafer thing cooked ham, right? So Tesco.
Yellow breadcrumb.
Get the breaded one. Lad, that's the soggiest breadcrumb ever, innit?
poor girls think she's got chlamydia for weeks eating all these
breadcrumbs.
Wait, so explain this story to me, lad.
So, lad,
so,
this
so he's wet, so she's steaming, and he's like, wait there, let me go to the fridge.
No.
I'll be back now. Wait.
No, this is where I get sick. This was all. This was all pre-thought about. So his group of mates had said, "Bring ham with you."
Hey there, girl, we bitch, you know. Little lassie band has to keep it on.
No, yeah. So like, he came prepared with the essentials of the ham. He had all types of ham anyway. And lad, so when the bird was on the couch, he slipped in his bag, got the ham, and just fingered it, but just stuck it up, and then just stopped. Just stopped after he fingered it, and then
just left ham there.
So 2 days after, she hams just fell out of her. Lad. Didn't even know. I swear that. And the bird watching this.
The bird smelled like turkey ham.
Imagine how made up she'd have been if she was starving.
She came.
Imagine she found it when the next fellow was plating and was like, "Hey, mad this, you know."
Hey, girl, I don't want to alarm you, but I think your fanny's got leprosy. It just fell out.
No way. Piccalilly.
Oh, making a
That's
full
the story of Flappy Ham. You know who you are, G. You know.
So talking about stuffing people's fannies.
What a story, man.
Have you seen that story where fucking the bird went to the doctors and she was like, "I've got issues" and all that, and she had like 7 or 8 opal fruits with no starburst stuck up at a fella being jammed them up without telling her. Opal fruits up.
Taste the rainbow.
Imagine she creeps like that a starburst goes.
Talking about queefing. Have you ever seen the video of Stacey Hole on YouTube teaching how to fanny fart to some Australian bird? She's like, "Hi, my name's Stacey Hole, and today I'm going to teach you how to fanny fart." And she's just lying on the floor. She's like, "You got to breathe it in." And, like, and they just fucking fanny fart.
Listen, lad. Danny, you've got to explain that story.
I was trying to avoid it. Right, okay.
I was in fucking, you know.
I'm not going to mention the girl's name, obviously, because I'm not an eyelash, but...
Flappy Ham.
Queefy Queen.
It was Flappy Ham 2.0.
Right, so basically, right. So you know the way with, like, a queef is like a... and then that's a queef, innit? Well, I was seeing this girl for a bit once, and, like, she queefed, like, a lot, right? Like, during, like, sex. And I didn't mind, obviously, it was one of them, lad. Like, like, sometimes it feels nice. I'm not, like, you know, it is what it is. But there was this one time I remember in particular, and it wasn't like a normal queef. It was like it came from like deep
within
like,
the soul.
And I'll show you what it sounded like.
It was like her inner soul crying out for help.
It had been in there.
Like she had to pay bedroom tax for this queef, didn't she? Oh no!
That's what it sounded.
It wasn't even the noise he made last time.
Even the mic's lost wood, lad.
The noise he made last time. Lad, he just come out. It was like.
Lad, no, it was like. You know what I mean? It was this, but like it weird.
Like an old fella vomiting loads of bitter after the booze, isn't it?
I was just like,
this would be a proper lesson on the female anatomy, innit?
And if there's any young men watching, bring ham.
Billy Bear.
Bring ham. Right. Just before we move on, why did he have ham in his bag anyway?
Innit? What?
No, lad. So
this
is the. So I'll fully explain. So his group of mates. So his group of mates had already said, "Lad, I dare you to try and finger it with ham." Okay. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, lad. I don't know how. But so he turned around and thought, "You know what? Be a good idea." Went to the shop, got the wafer tin ham, and then when she was in the moment, he just got it out his bag and stuck it up her. And that was the end of that. And 2 days later, lad, it just came out. No, lad.
And he just left it.
Sick man, no.
How's you?
Sick man, no.
Yeah. Everyone got their price. How much to eat that ham? After 2 days,
6 pence.
Yeah, lad, you man.
I'll fucking
Penny for that.
I'll just do it for the ham.
So
for the protein benefits.
How's she not knowing?
Cause lad, if she was the slag,
check up your fanny for
she was the girl who shagged everyone. That's why it was like a day. It was like, lad, you shag it and do this. Do you know what I mean? So
isn't it mad, alright, when you're younger, right? If there's a bird doing the rounds and all that, she's a proper fucking slag. But if a lad's doing the rounds, everyone's like, yeah, you're
Do you know what?
It's different though, because girls have got to take the shag and lads just give it. It's different, lad. I think.
Someone said that once and someone come up with this fucking mad
analogy,
yeah. It was like
I know which one. I think this is my analogy.
It's not yours. I've definitely heard it.
It's not yours. Founder Danny Davis, 22.
Yeah, you tell it. It's like if a key can open any lock, it's a fucking good. It's a good key. It's the master key.
You're keeping that key.
But if a lock can be unlocked by any key, it's a fucking shitty lock.
Change the whole.
True that.
Do you know what I mean?
So. Me being
I don't agree with it, women's rights. I'm all for it. Do what you want, doesn't ask me.
I'm a feminist. But my analogy, which I made up, was think of it like a football team, right? Let's say you're playing a standard 4-4-2 formation, right? No, 4-3-3 because you got one striker. You want that striker scoring 30 goals a season. That's a very good striker. You're keeping him. Good lad, him.
He's a good lad.
But if your goalie's letting in 4 goals a game, you get rid.
Get out. Nah, yeah. Do you know what though? Because that is a good analogy, that one. Because lad, I do think it's different for if lads shag about and girls get shagged. Because it's different for a lad to shag someone than it is for a girl to take it. Because it's a different thing. Do you know what I mean? To accept someone to shag.
It doesn't ask me. Go and shag who you want. I don't. It doesn't ask me. I don't give a fuck. But someone, there was another thing, and it was like when lads. I don't fucking agree with fucking cheating anyway. But I mean. Someone said like when a lad, whether it's true or not, I don't know. If when a lad cheats, it's because it's like the heat of the moment and they want to fucking shag someone. But when a girl does it, it's like premeditated and there's like a bit of love involved and shit like that. Like that's why it's a bit.
I think tides are changing now though, with like the likes of Tinder and all that way.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that's what I've seen.
Years ago, as I said, fucking lads do all the shagging, they were all sound and all that. But like now. Like, there's a lad in our work who went on a Tinder date, right? And he got talking to this bird and she was like, there was no sexual fucking tension or attraction there. They just were mates and then they left it. But they had a good conversation about like fucking Tinder and all that. Yeah. And she said it's mad because she went, I'll go on 2-3 Tinder dates a week, right? She went, lads will take me out or fucking spoil me rotten, take me to a restaurant, fucking pay off me ale if I want to get on the limo, they'll buy me limo and everything, right? And then, if I'm feeling alright, I'll let them fucking smash me at the end of the night. And she was like, I'm in full control, yeah. And she's getting lads fucking spending pure dough on them every week. And I was like, it's mad the power switch there. Like, she's just in full control. She's like, I want to get wine and down this weekend. And then if I'm feeling up to it, I'll let them fucking slot me. Do you know what I mean? I was like, it's mad that, innit?
They can't do.
Imagine you just like, wine and dime me, girl. And then if I'm feeling alright, I'm gonna fucking smash it. Just play to you later,
It's made it even more easier now, though, especially with like all the influencers and all that going on now. All they need to be is fit and they don't need to do nothing else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'd love to see Instagram get deleted.
You want a beard, you'd have a breakdown, lad. And not just, obviously there's lads out there, but like lad, there has been a big switch.
Did you see that about Facebook the other week?
I seen this, it was only one of them little single mum quotes that everyone puts on Facebook and Instagram and that, but it was like...
Live, laugh, love.
Inbox me home.
All these beards were suddenly models, and it was like, if Instagram disappeared tomorrow, would you still be a model?
Yeah.
Nah,
lad, with loads of it's just followers, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you just got to follow, you don't have to be nice, lad.
That's not what, don't say what you want about them, they're making serious
There's a hint of jealousy behind everything, do you know what I mean? That's why people swipe them off.
Well, if I could do it, I'd do it.
That's it, hats off to anyone, like, who can do that shit, because I think, imagine just going to fucking Dubai, Thailand, taking pictures in the sun while holding a little capsule of fucking CBD and getting paid pure dough.
It's like not even to that level. I literally had a conversation about 2 hours before I went to pick Archie up. He was at a birthday party, right? And the kid's our fella. We just got talking about like the podcast and all that because one of his sons, when it turned up, his mum was like, I told you, and like pointed at me, and I was like, oh fucking have I been nonsense? And what happened was fucking her son, the older son, is a massive fan of Lee, heavy that bro.
Oh, not us then?
No. And he said he went and seen him on the podcast the other week and was like, they're all from Liverpool as well. And when he showed his mum, she was like, that's Archie's dad. And when it turned up today, he was like, no way. So we got talking about like the power of fucking followers and the internet and all that.
Did he mention me, did he?
Yeah. He went, that kid with the blonde hair looks ill. And he got talking about his work. Right, so he works for like a food company.
Why look here?
No.
That was an accident. That was an accident, lad.
Oh, that's it. I'm not on it.
It's him.
And so he works for a food company, right? And he travels up and down the country and all that. And he said, we've got this butcher who we pay 80 grand a year, I think it is, right? He's a shit butcher, but he's got like 120,000 followers. We pay him 80 grand a year just to cook our recipes and put it out on the internet to his followers. And I was like, just 80 grand a year just to cook his grand?
Do you know what that's like? Salt Bay.
Yeah.
Salt Bay, you go into his restaurants, I don't know where it is now, like fucking Dubai or whatever. I don't fucking keep up with it.
Dubai, I think.
But to get him to come out to your table and cut your steak and that and do the fucking salt just for people to take pictures and that, they're paying like grand.
Well, have you seen that?
See the receipt from when he opened his restaurant?
Yeah, but
that's the thing, right?
Let me say something to you, right? Who's the gobshite? In for putting the prices on, or them for paying it?
Dickheads for paying it. But what does me head in is, right, I get it, a piece of steak, right, charge 2 grand, because you don't know where the fuck that cow's been. It could be a special piece of meat, right? But how can you charge 11 quid for a Red Bull? There's fucking RRP prices. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Because people pay it. If people are going to pay it,
you're the dickhead for paying it.
Lad, it's the same with Ibiza. Like, lad, because obviously me and Bob, have you been Ibiza?
No.
Ibiza, no. But lad, me and Bobby went, and I think for the water in one of the gaffs. The water, by the way, is lad, like €12.
Yeah.
€12 for a bottle of 330ml water.
£9 for a bottle of water.
I remember going
330ml it is as well. Like a can size.
I remember going into Pasha.
Silly.
And it's Kirkland from Costco.
Yeah, it is. And you can't.
We're drinking Kirkland.
You can't fill them up with the tap as well because the taps are salt water.
Yeah.
They're not soft.
Yeah.
Honestly,
you can't do it, lad.
But I think they might have changed that now. But when we went, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And I remember even going into Pasha and I paid £30 for a vodka Red Bull.
Yeah.
30 quid.
And literally a bottle's £15. If you buy it from a shop in bulk, that's about a £5.
But like I said again, who's the gobshite?
Yeah, well, have you seen the same?
We pay it. So why would they lower the price, lad? If people are paying it, yeah.
Speaking about that Salt Bay, though, I seen a little video of like someone in his restaurant, and I don't know what scran he got right, but basically, and this is literally always on the plate, a pile of cut up steak, like just not even put out, just piled with cut up pieces of baguette round it. And then they just tipped melted butter over the plate.
Yeah, and that's cost you about
fuck
you have to remortgage your house for that.
And then he's there putting his fucking sweaty little forearm all over the salt. That's then going on your scran.
Exactly.
Get away from me table.
People will do anything to have that image though. Like
that's exactly what I was going to say. He's clocked on to how valuable his image is. Because, like, lad, as soon as he done that video of him doing that salt on that steak,
why you wearing sunglasses? It's night time, you dickhead.
It is
standard.
No, but yeah, as soon as he's seeing people just booking it just for the Instagram video, he thought, yeah, I could charge well more because them promoting me on their Instagram promotes them. Yeah, but like, them going to his restaurant promotes them, saying like, oh, I go to a fancy restaurant, whatever. So people are clocking on to like followers and all that.
It's like them fellas who go out for it on a night out and they go into a club and they pay like 100 quid for a bottle of fucking Grey Goose too old and spill and do all madness. They go to Tesco
and the rest.
Exactly.
They go to Tesco and Grey Goose is 30 quid for a bottle. Like.
I do that in a coffee when we catch up me. Take a picture. Like that flexing.
That's squirting on the walls. Talking about cinema Facebook though, right? A few weeks back, like all these little influencers started to fall out because Facebook made a statement. And I think it was just scaremongering now, like, because nothing's come of it. But Facebook turned around saying they're looking at closing Facebook and Instagram and stuff in Europe because their servers in the States, all of Facebook servers or Meta, whatever you want to call it now, is in the States. Yeah. And this law required servers to be based in Europe, and they were just like, it's. Even though we generate a lot of revenue from Europe, the amount of money it's going to cost us to fucking relocate all the servers and all the hassle, we just can't be arsed. We're already earning pure till. Yeah. We might just leg it from Europe and everyone starts to fly.
That'd be made up.
I know. I would. People compare their lives too much on Instagram and that, and the majority of it is fucking fake. Do you know what I mean? Did you see when the war started with Ukraine and then in Russia they were fucking shutting down like Machies and all the onlines and all that.
Yeah,
and then
the train station got clogged up, didn't it? They wouldn't let no one through.
There was a Russian influencer and she was on there. And she, I don't know how she got the video about because if they fucking banned Instagram and all that in the country. She was fucking in tears. Like, I can't believe that's how I make my money. And she was fucking devastated. And I was thinking, it's heavy in one sense, but in another sense, I can't stand Instagram on that. Even though I banged the old picture, I want to go on holiday or to go out on that. Like, that's also useful, but you'll never catch me on it.
Yeah.
I never go on it and flick through. If you go on my Instagram Discover page, it's just dogs. It's just dogs, because all they do is like pictures of dogs. Sick dog that. Just like it. That's all, it's just full of that. The only time you ever really catch you on your phone is watching daft videos on YouTube. That's it. That's the only time you ever catch you on your phone.
I'll spend hours on YouTube, like in the bathroom on the shit. I just like, but I find myself like watching like fucking 2007 The Voice auditions and everything. I'm like, what am I doing now?
I go and watch all the shit X Factor auditions. I'm like,
I've done that.
And then I cry and everything. I don't like the American Got Talent ones. And all
I
that.
get lost in Kitchen Nightmares, me lad, for hours, lads.
Amazing,
the
innit?
fighting
Hours.
compilation on X Factor, lad, where the fucking down two birds come on and she's like,
Oh, the big fat one. The big fat one. You
Lad,
proper
it's
hammer
not my
fist the other bear.
Favourite X Factor
Human.
audition of all time. Do you remember fucking Dakota? The venom spitting cobra. Do you remember? Lad, Dakota. Lad, he was like at the camera going. What's the camera? Lad, he's the goat, lad.
Did you ever see the one of the fella, like this Indian fella, and he come on and they all just said nah to him, and he come on the next year with the hat and glasses on. I'd like to be Scottish, like, no mate, I'm from Glasgow. Wasn't even an accent. Just had to proper shit. Sam McCall was going, I'm out. He was like, no, you're not a man. Oh, it was hysterical, you know.
Oh, that's heavy. Fucking Musk today or whatever. Offered 42 billion for Twitter. He's offered it.
He offered to pay it in cash as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sick him, lad.
What's the reason for him buying Twitter though? Just for the revenue or to change it, do you think?
I think because he was talking about starting his own social media platform, and he's now got 9% fucking shares in Twitter. So I think he's just gone, the infrastructure's there. Yeah. I'll just buy yours and then I'll just fucking
I reckon one thing that'll happen if he takes over like a major social media platform, I think you'll see a lot less like, you know, them people who are like far left, where it's like, yes, if you want to identify as a lampshade, you can. Yeah. You'll see a lot less of that, because he hates it. Yeah. Lad, he
Does he, yeah?
And see him just offer Putin a straightener. See that?
No.
Did he?
He tweeted them was like, Putin, I'll have you a straightener. The winner gets Ukraine. That's all he said.
I reckon Elon Musk's a robot, you know.
Like Mark.
He is mad though, isn't he?
He spoke, have you watched Rogan's podcast with him? And he talks about when he was a kid and all that, and like he was having all these fucking mad messages and thoughts in his head and all that.
About what thoughts?
Like
010011011.
Yeah, he just fucking he's in a different, like, in his head, he's in like a different dimension and all that.
What's the name of his kid? Isn't it like AXE1124 or something? And lad, someone says to him, how's, and says the kid's name, and he goes, ooh. Yeah. It's your fucking kid, lad. You name the kid and you can't even recognise the kid's name.
How's algebra?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
How's Pythagoras doing, man? No,
I sorry.
Come on. If you're going to interrupt me, mate. No,
you're looking at lad.
What do you mean, what?
So Elon Musk, you know the way he was chatting all like thoughts in his head and all that, like, do you reckon there's truth behind? I don't know Elon Musk's story. I don't know if he was for silver spoon fed. Like, did he start from nothing?
No, his mum and dad owned an emerald mine in somewhere in Africa.
Then he made PayPal, didn't he?
Apartheid. His mum and dad were bad people. Like, they owned an emerald mine.
Like blood diamonds and all that shit.
I don't know the full story, but I don't know the full story, but like, he was...
Did he know Leonardo?
Because he started PayPal and like he was borrowing, he put all his dough into it.
Did he start PayPal?
Yeah, he made
and
PayPal.
He was borrowing money to pay.
Elon Musk did.
Yeah, and he was borrowing money to pay rent because he just put all his dough into PayPal and he was lending money just to pay rent, and then he sold PayPal, fucking made a fortune from it, and then literally say I can't remember the figures now, but say he got 100 million for PayPal. Yeah. He put 60 mil into Tesla. 20 mil into fucking SpaceX and 20 mil into something else, and he just spent every single penny.
So
and
is
no
is Tesla his?
Yeah, Tesla's his.
Oh, so he had them going at the same time as PayPal?
No, he didn't found Tesla, he bought Tesla.
Yeah, he bought the name Tesla.
I thought he founded it.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I did at first.
He founded SpaceX, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he founded SpaceX and the mining, or the boring company it's called, innit?
Yeah.
Have you seen like the mad stuff he just makes?
Flamethrowers.
Like he made the flamethrower, just like makes random.
Only made 50.
He is like Tony Stark without the suit, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like him. What's the dislike?
Right, so I think, right, and the same with any proper billionaire, right? Like, for example, Richard Branson, right? He started doing like Virgin Media, like telly packages, broadband, phone packages, and then now
he started off his record first.
Well, yeah, and then he went into that, but then now it's like, okay, now we wanna do commercials, like space flight, and it's like, all right, like, sort me Wi-Fi out first.
Yeah. I can't get signal in my third bedroom, lad. But you want to take me to Venus? You fucking not.
That's exactly what I'm saying. We've got Virgin Media. If I want FaceTime today, I want FaceTime with someone.
Mate, I don't even
just
ring
keeps
them.
freezing.
Look like you've had a stroke.
It just keeps freezing. But so that can't happen, right? But if I want to just take a little long weekend to the Andromeda galaxy, oh, that's fine, nah. But you can't get signal in your own house.
He's a rat anyway. Because I fucking upgraded me Wi-Fi to the 1 gigabyte, whatever it is, the super fast one, right?
It's shit.
To be fair, right, in our house now, but I say it's sound, it's because I invested in a Deco fucking mesh system.
Yeah.
So it's like Wi-Fi boosted around your house. It's dead powerful and it's sound because I've got an app, right? When the kids are pissing me off, I can blacklist my kids' phones and that. So they get Wi-Fi. It's sound. But like the new fucking modem came and all that, right? Installed it, took the old one out and I was like, do we keep this? And I was like, fuck, I just bin it. I'm just cluttering the house up. So I got rid of it. About 3 weeks later, they emailed me and was like, you need to send that back, the old one.
That happened to me.
And I went, well, I haven't got it. And they went, sound. And then fucking charged me 60 brick on my next bill. It's like, you little rats.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying though. I think any billionaire, like fucking Bezos, fucking Branson, Musk and all them, I think they've got a proper, like, agenda. Like, there's no way someone's sitting there with billions and billions and billions of whatever currency they fucking want and they've not got, like, their own agenda. Like, Elon Musk, I think if anyone's going to put us into, like, where you can't distinguish AI from actual humanity, it's going to be Elon Musk, lad.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what you're saying about, like, developing, like, an agenda and stuff? I think that, like, when people start off, they don't start off with the agenda, because, lad, Elon Musk didn't start off doing SpaceX and that. He just starts off with PayPal. But obviously, it gets to a point where he's got so much money that the government will intervene and say, listen, we need A, B, and C to happen. Like, you're the man with the money.
Lad,
you know what I mean? So, lad, I think that the half might get blackmailed into it.
I don't think it's that because he's richer than any politician in the world.
He's the richest man in the world.
They can't blacklist him with they can't blackmail him with dough.
No, but they can like governise his business, so they could make SpaceX governized to take all that dough from him if they wanted to.
I don't know. I think anyone who's a billionaire is evil because you don't become a billionaire legally anyway.
The thing is, like all these billionaires, right? Like the 5 top fucking richest people in the world. They could probably solve fucking world poverty if they wanted to.
Well, that's what Elon Musk said, though, didn't he?
Someone literally said Jeff Bezos could end world hunger and still be a billionaire.
Instead, he's fingering people on yachts, innit?
What a guy.
But that's what
I know, I don't, because Musk is the richest man in the world now, innit? But when it was Bezos, it was like, he's that rich. He got divorced and was still the richest man in the world. Yeah. Like his bird took like 40% of his money.
Yeah.
She
was the richest woman in the world just off a divorce.
Just don't give it.
This is why, right? I'm never getting married, lad.
Like he was anyway.
No, because lad, I am a catch. But like, I will never, ever getting married. What? Of what?
I don't even know why I said that. And I hate him because he went, I'm a catch of AIDS. I was thinking...
It comes with the patch.
But whispered it, but I've got headphones on.
But imagine you do dead well for yourself. You do dead well for yourself, right? Make yourself stupid amounts of money. You meet a woman, you get together. You meet a vagina. But like say you meet this woman, you fall in love, you get married, you have kids, and then one day she just decides, I'm off, and 50% of whatever's yours, I'm having. And you
sign the prenup.
Yeah, that's what he starts doing now, like prenups in it. So before you do that, you like decide what happens with the money when you're just sign with each other.
Like, babe,
you know what I mean? Because like when you're just split up, they're gonna try and get the most out of anyone, aren't they? You know what I mean? So like that's why
it's like when you see all like these oh my god.
Right, lad, we're a semi.
Was that like that bird when she queefed?
all these Playboy models.
You fucking knobhead.
Getting with like our billionaires like a week before they kick it.
No, yeah. Nah, yeah. But lad, that's what loads of them like, because lad, I've seen major birds who like, before they start getting big on social media, they'd never go to Dubai, and then literally they're going to Dubai like every week.
Is that true? What do you call it? There's something, I don't even know if you're talking about this actually.
What are you talking about?
Where they go over to the Saudi princes and they let them shit on them and that.
No, that's what I was going to say. That could be. That could be.
Is that not what you were talking about?
Nah, but no, but it could have been. It could have been.
We were ready to kick it just to get the goal.
It's like the Hugh Hefner thing. I don't know. Have you seen the documentary on that?
Yeah, I've seen about the Playboy models and all that.
I haven't seen it. Is it what's it like? Was he a seedy fella? He didn't have like room.
You don't own Playboy and not be a
yeah. Everyone knew he was a seedy fella anyway. I mean, he was like in a fucking on his deathbed and his bed was like fucking smack bang 18, you know, or however old she was. But then he was saying like when I was watching or looking at the things for it,
playing Smackdown in the bedroom while he's dying. Shows him everywhere.
It's just fucking. I don't know. I reckon that Hugh Hefner was weird. Like obviously, if you could live Hugh Hefner's life, you'd live his life. But I reckon like if you look at it, right, for us to look at him, you think, lad, you're sick. But imagine being them birds in that house and you're walking around and then some little arm man comes out and you know it.
Stinking of piss.
You know if he was still able to get a semi, you'd get one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? With his little silk roll on, I think. Go away.
Have you seen all of them? All the
No.
Because he said like he had rooms, like drug rooms, and he used to just fucking feed them like lewds and that. And he said, what did he say? Like lewds, you know, like on Wolf of Wall Street. Quaaludes.
What's that?
No, Quaaludes. I've seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah,
like I don't know what they are. Obviously the band now. And he was like, he called lewds like leg spreaders or something. So every time he'd feed a bear, you know what I mean? He called them leg spreaders.
Imagine like the bears just having to suck his floppy out wrinkly
beans.
No,
imagine
didn't get up, lad.
Shaggy his foreskin was.
And welcome back to Name Your Prize! Got it! How much did you suck his plums for?
Half on his plums, onion bag right in me grid. Like that.
Nah, actually, lads, I've drawn up a few questions.
Oh yeah.
I'm only gonna do 3 of them. All right.
What is it not like a Name Your Prize?
No. So the field of questions is, what would you do if so and so happened? So you've got to tell me. So you've got to tell me how you react. That's simple.
Okay.
Right?
I like that.
The first one is, what would you do if you seen your mum getting shagged by your best mate? What's the first thing you do?
Oh, mate. Straight in the kitchen.
Yeah, I reckon there's only...
Who's getting stabbed first, though?
Oh, I don't know. That's
what I'm saying. Like,
that's it.
You flip on your mum.
10 years ago, I'd fucking flip me lid. I'm not arsed. Like,
Your best mate, no.
My ma gets rattled all the time. She's a wrong one. Like, she's been married 3 times. I've walked in on my ma with the fella's junk in a grid. Like, I've seen it. Like, I'm done now, do you know what I mean? And yeah, right, if my best mate, I'd be like...
You'd have to...
You owe me a pint, lads. Like that.
Have some standards, lad.
I'd be fucking disappointed. I'd be like, lad, she's wedded. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know this is my own ma, but I'm like, she is fucking... rough round the edges, lad. What are you doing to yourself? She's 60. She's got one hip. She's got 70% of muscle use in one leg gone. Like, she's finished. What are you doing, lad? Do you know what I mean?
So you're saying you wouldn't be fuming at him, you'd just be disappointed?
He'd walk in with a disappointed parents.
He'd walk in with a voucher from Viva Street and go, come on, lad. Up your fucking game. Like,
hey, lad, here's some ham.
Yeah. The kitchen. There's some fucking ham.
That's a mad one.
I'd
go in and hug from behind and go, Daddy.
Would you stay close to him? Like the main thing in that is, would you stay close to him? Do you know what I mean? Because
not a chance. No.
No, lad.
Not a chance.
If I walked in, right?
Are you taking the piss? So you're telling me now, if you walked in, not even, I wouldn't even say a best mate.
Lad, I'm clapping your
yes, absolutely going through it like it was no one's business.
You can see me balls
Probably need a teething period.
The thing is, right, look at the dynamic, right? I'd be fuming at me ma, because as a lad, right, there was a song about it, Stacey's mum. Like, you were a legend if you fucking smash someone's ma. You're like, that was the dream, I'm going to smash someone's ma. Like, MILFs and all that. That's what you wanted to do growing up. So, you think, fucking hell, he's accomplished something we've all dreamed of there. He's smashed someone's ma. Fair play to you, do you know what I mean? But your ma, you're like, you knew that was my best mate. Like, you've got fucking everything to lose, you little rat. He's only got stuff to gain, do you know what I mean? I'd still probably fucking circumcise him with my teeth and fucking spit it at my ma's face.
So then you'd taste your ma's fanny on it.
Oh, yeah, sound, innit? You come out of it, want to go back in there, innit?
Oh,
yeah, see. Pow!
Right, boys, the next one. So,
what would you do?
Do you know what? I probably wouldn't. I'd defo leg my best mate.
Lad, he's about to.
So
he's about to sound soaking wet. He'll get banged by his mate. Imagine that, lad. Imagine he punches his head in. Yeah, and you're on the floor like that. Quick one, right, a little before we move on.
No,
right?
yeah.
Similar fucking on the same lines, right? There was I go fishing. I mentioned before, right? And last year, I was fishing in Sefton Park, and I was going down like 3-4 days before to sort of look at swims and all that. And there was this kid fishing there every single day, right? And I was like, fucking, he's doing a session on the park here. It's fucking Sefton Park, you know what I mean? He's like France. Like, what are you doing, lad?
He's night fishing.
So when I got there, right? So I was doing a night as well. I was doing 24 hours, and he'd been there for 9 days solid, right? And he was like, nah, I'm just fucking off work, smashing it, right? And I was like, all right, yeah, that's mad, like on the park for nearly 2 weeks.
You're not smashing it.
He went, just watch my gear for us, lad. I'm going to go home and get a shower and all that. I was like, yeah, no worries. So we went egg and night, and he was gone for ages. I was like, some fucking shower, that lad, you know what I mean? And then he come back, lad, and he had like fucking butterfly stitches up his head and 2 black eyes. And I went, lad, what happened to you? And he went, I went home to get a shower, and the front door was like jammed with the chain, and that's so I went round the back, and I could see me bird getting smashed by some lad. So I burst through the door, and the lad flattened me. So he watched this bird get smashed and then he went and got banged out by the lad and spent like 3 hours in A&E.
This
and
is
then come back to park.
Oh
This
my
is a question
God,
then.
that's heavy. That's heavy.
This is a question before I moved on to the next one.
That's
What
not
about
even
if you?
funny. That's hurt me. That,
What about if you
that's
see?
heavy, that?
What about if you seen your bear getting shagged by like a 7-foot chest lad?
I'd make him a
Or just
brew.
leave it, or
Make
just
him a
crack on.
I'd ask him how many sugars he wants.
I'd be like, lads, you want to put it back in?
Right, go on. Is this with the other one?
Here's the next one. So,
Go on.
if you was wanted by the police, where and how would you escape? So, where would you go on the run? What would you do? Like, how would you get
The
away from
mountains
it?
of Peru.
Just straight to the mountains, Peru.
Yeah.
Just straight and just stay there forever.
What
no
do you mean?
food.
What, I don't know.
Do you ever watch that
No
show?
food.
Is it Hunted or something?
Have
Did
you-
you go
yeah.
on that? It's the same
What is
sort of,
it?
yeah, the theme where
No,
you gotta go egg.
I always think that
yeah.
I'd get away with it, but then you watch it.
Is that the ones where like the FBI chase you?
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm on
Where
it.
would you go though if you wanted? It's hard now because like
You've got to go somewhere where there's no
CCTV
cameras.
everywhere.
That's what I was saying.
Like
You'd have to go
I
somewhere.
don't have cash. Like I literally live on my card.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like fucking when someone's like died and work and they like do a whip around, I'm like, I don't have any cash.
I'd go somewhere that was cheap. So let's say I'd done a robbery. I'd go to Thailand where I could live off like a grand for the year. You know what I mean? Like not a grand for the year, but you know
I'd
what I
go
mean?
to
Like,
St. Helens. No one wants to go to St. Helens.
Technically, though, if you go
never
to,
find me there.
if you go to Thailand, always a plus. You can suck a dick and it's not technically gay.
Yeah, I like
Hey,
that.
Yeah, we'll just move on. We'll just move on that one.
Depends though, because like next question, please. No, but like used to.
Oh my God! Let's
Used
ask
to
that
could ask
question. Why have we
Blender.
never asked that question?
Which one?
Oh my God!
Wait,
Well-
wait, let me start it. And
No,
then
no,
you
no,
can no, come on,
here
let
we
me
go,
start
here we
it.
go. He's getting
okay.
excited
Yeah,
here.
no, yeah, we'll take this.
Okay.
We'll take this.
Bob and Zan.
We'll
Yeah,
send
go
this.
Right takeaway.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Right. So you're in town. You're in a lovely bar. Right. Lovely. The cocktails are flowing with the lids. Right.
The Lords.
The absolute nerds.
All of it. Yeah. Oh, no, let me ask the original
The
question.
box of.
The fittest bird in the world. Right.
Yeah,
would it
if
be?
you-
Michelle
if you-
Keegan,
if
lad,
you-
before
Bobby's
you
man.
in.
If you could,
I don't blame you.
if
Michelle
you
Keegan,
if you
lad.
could shag one bird,
Michelle
dead or
Keegan, lad.
alive, preferably alive.
It's not legal if they're dead, innit?
It depends. It depends if
Nah,
anyone's
Michelle Keegan, defo, lad.
Okay.
Me bird, she
100%, lad.
watches.
100%.
Yes. Okay. Your bird walks in.
Smart
No,
choice,
listen.
guys.
Right. Okay. Let's just pretend like you're in his head. Like you know what I mean? Like
my bird knows I used to have a thing for fucking that Hayden Panettiere or whatever, but she's being destroyed by Klitschko, so I can't go there.
Margot Robbie, should we say?
let's say Margot Robbie. Right. Okay. So I'll start it off. Right. So you're in town with the lids. Cocktails are flowing. Everything's going well. Margot Robbie, Michelle Keegan, boom through
Yeah.
the door. You're like fucking hell. What's
What
the
a-
chances here?
What are the odds?
How's this happened? I'm smashed. She's here. She looks like she's having a good time. Fuck it. I'll try me luck.
I'll try my hand.
You walk over, right?
Do you want to smell off ice scale?
What's happening, girl? I'm a little bit skinned. Do you want a cider? She's like, fuck it. Go on.
Yeah.
Come on, get the bar. Right? So you get the bar, buying her a few drinks. Everything's going well. You're all
Swimmingly.
swimmingly well. You're having a laugh, you know. You're fucking bouncing off each other. She goes, look, I'm off. Up in the morning. Got to shoot. Blah, blah, blah. Sound. You walking outside. Gentlemen. Delta. Fuck it. Do you want to come back to our little nightcap, you know?
In the taxi, back to the house.
That's the one.
Let's
Now.
stop at Tesco
Now.
Express and get some ham.
Right.
Now, you're in the taxi. Right, you've been buying her drinks all night long. She's even bought you a drink because she's in Wolf of Wall Street, big money. Or Corrie.
Not as good money.
Medium
On the
money.
Smirnoff Ices there, aren't we?
She's clannered you the drink.
And you bought all your drinks. And you're in the taxi, you're going back, you know, you're kissing her in the taxi. You've had a fucking good night. And you're thinking, what are the odds? I'm in a taxi with Margot Robbie / Michelle Keegan. You arrive back at your
Humble abode.
Things are going well. You have another drink. You start kissing on the couch. Things start to get, we'll say, heated.
Yes. In the moment.
You go up to the boudoir, right?
But before so, you go with the lavatory.
You're lying on the bed. As you take off a keks, Michelle Keegan, Margot Robbie, you go, big Lenny, big chopper comes out, big dick.
Are you sucking it?
You're
I'm
sucking
all
it.
over it.
Yes.
I'm like that. Everywhere.
If you've already gone that far, lads.
What? I don't know. I'm older than you, right? But when I was in school,
You'd smoke a rifle, wouldn't you?
yeah.
If Margot Robbie had a
Spit
dick,
on it and everything.
Margot Robbie, if you are watching, right?
And you've got a chopper.
If you are watching, I don't care if you've got a dick or not. If you did,
Preferably there.
if you did, of course, I'm not a monster. If you're watching Margot Robbie, right, and even Michelle Keegan, if you've got a dick, I'll suck your dick.
Clip that.
I'm much older than you, right? But when I was in school, there was a show called Something About Miriam, right? And it was like The Bachelor.
The film?
No, not Something About Mary. Something About Miriam. It was called, right? And it was like The Bachelor, where there was this one fit bird, right? And there was like 12 lads fighting for her attention and wanted to get with it. And that was a game show. And like the winner got the fucking bird at the end of it. And she was a worldie, right? And they were all like stabbing each other over and everything. Like they were all head over heels in love. And then like when the final fella won, she just like exposed herself and she was like, yeah, I've got a massive leg.
If I've managed to beat an 11-man tournament to a 10 out of 10, you best believe she's getting the sloppiest chip of her life, lad. It's gonna start
You'd be on camera like that, like, oh, fucking shucks, man.
Shucks. Hang nabbit, man. Fuck me.
I'm not enjoying this.
Slamming your own head.
Like on the fell off Scary Movie 2. Like on the fell in the wheelchair of Scary Movie 2. When the bird turns around and goes,
don't bring
let me give you the
disabled
suck. And he goes, I'll do it myself. It's just like that going pure ham.
Yeah. Don't bring the disabled into it.
Nah, here's the
What, you asked the question, sorry. What was the question?
Where would you
What was the
hide if you
question?
were
Where would you have your what?
The mountains of Peru.
Yeah, Thailand. Go on, next question.
No, yeah, and then this is the last one. So,
Gary's
would
just
you,
saying
if you've got the so whichever sport you like, whichever, if you like footy, whatever,
Women's
if you like
netball.
fighting, whatever,
Croquet.
if you got a ticket to the final or like a massive event of that, or it was your brother's wedding, if you've got a brother or a sister or one of your best mates, if it was their wedding, would you rather go to the final?
I'd be at the event.
I feel
I miss my own daughter's communion for a stag do.
Right, yeah, 100% on. 100%. Nah, because lad, there's like, because you could just go out with them another night, but that's Champions League. And lad, the rarity of getting a ticket as well.
This is
The
what
chances are, yeah, you can put it from both angles.
Right,
Your brother might get divorced.
Zoom
and
in on the
wedding.
wedding.
Not even that right. Not even that right.
Yeah.
A wedding. Average guest list on a wedding's about 120 people, right? You're just a number in that fucking venue.
Yeah.
He's not spending 9 hours at that venue with you at your side.
Yeah,
He's hovering,
yeah.
he's bouncing off everyone. This day's about him, not about you. Fuck him.
100%.
Not even asked it, you paid anyway.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been keeping a secret for years.
Your beard smells
I
like
reckon your
fucking
beard
onions.
Stinks.
While
I've been shagging it.
we're on questions, am I?
And while we're on it,
Great. Vaginas.
while we're on it,
While we're on questions, then am I going into questions?
let's do it. How long have you been recording for?
50 minutes on the clock, but
Perfect timing.
but about 10 of that's gone egging.
Now everybody, welcome back to the 3-on-3.
Everybody has their price with Gary Highland.
It's time for everyone has their price. Find out if you're nasty or nice.
I'll do a few. Right.
I want your most disgusting, horrible, seedy, vile, probably illegal questions.
To be
this
fair,
time.
I've gone with a
I want a
few
WhatsApp
different
group
ones.
chat on a Saturday night.
I'd try my
Nah,
best.
dark, Sunday morning. When everyone's stale, lad.
Talking about like fucking the next morning, I just died quick. I was saying this to me. I don't know what's talking to me bad about this the other day, but I was saying there was fucking. I seen this thing last year or something. Some lad put a picture up of his finger, right, and it was just dead wrinkly, like you know when you've been in the bath.
Just had a
And he
slice of
went-
ham on it, and I was thinking, where's the kid?
And he went, I met this bird last night on his finger, and we both fell asleep, and I woke up like that. His finger was all fucking wrinkly from a mint.
Wait there, how did she fall asleep?
Yeah,
He
she
must have been
must have been
shit
doing
at that.
shit job.
Or she just had a white box, I don't know.
Everybody has their price with Gary Highland.
Voiceovers everywhere. Right, for a year solid, you've got to collect the bin juice from your ma's kitchen bin, right? Then you've got to drink it every day for a week. Once you've completed it, you get the car of your choice with 2 years insurance.
If you
Not
didn't,
Yes.
No.
if you didn't die, yeah. If you didn't die, because I'd just close my mouth, drink it, and it'd be done.
No.
If it doesn't kill you, yeah. If it does kill you, then obviously that's not.
doesn't kill you makes
I'd 100%. Like just
Get
sweet
you a
bin
new
juice.
car.
I'd do it.
What car would you get, lad?
Only a Corsa 09, please.
What?
Me dream car's Corsa 09.
09 Corsa.
A Fiat 500.
We can take 15-year-olds
A
Matthews.
Fiat 500. Fiat 500.
What of them want like the Flintstone, little baby Flintstone cars?
Red and yellow ones.
That's what I used to drive for 2 years.
Reversing it, don't like that.
You got the version of putting your feet backwards.
So, no, yes.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Alright,
Yeah,
Tom.
no, I would.
I'd do it.
Fuck it, lad, yeah.
Right, for the purposes of this question, you
Probably haven't got a license. Just be looking at it for fucking every day. That's my car.
I just want to drink bin juice.
For the purposes of this question, you'd all have another half. Again, birds. So, Danny's getting upset. You sat, right, you don't live together, right? She still lives with Amanda, right?
Is this going to be like the last question where you'd said bird, but it had nothing to do with the bird and a deep throat?
He's got to swallow it.
No.
So you with your bird,
So
yeah?
you're in your bird house, right? Saturday night, at the deck, Saturday night takeaways on night.
So you've been in house with their family?
Yeah.
Okay,
So mum and dad are on the couch, right?
Okay,
And you're sat on the other couch. You've got to drop something on the floor and lick our fella's toe on the sly, right? Every time you lick his toe, you get $1,000, or you can suck it for $5,000. But you've got to do it 4 weeks on the bounce, and you'll get $50,000.
Every Saturday night?
So so for 4 Saturdays, right, if you get on the floor, just like lick our fella's toe, you get $1,000. If you put it the whole toe in your mouth,
I reckon you could blend it, lad.
$5,000, and if you do it 4 weeks on the
I
bounce,
reckon you
4
could
weeks
blend.
in a row?
I reckon you could blend it. No. I'm saying, like, you could just drop something by him and say, oh, sorry, mate, while he's watching the telly with his flip-flops on, sorry, mate, I'll get that little lick on the blend. Know what I mean?
He's going to feel it.
You
And
could
he's gonna
blend
go,
it.
Why is me toe
He's gonna blend that. You
After
could
the
blend it.
second week,
Wait
it's
there,
going to be,
wait there.
why do you keep licking my toes?
I want to make a thing. Wait there. Let me just see how blended it is. Oh, fucking hell.
blended, deep throat
Nah,
toes
but
everywhere.
I think you could blend, lad. You'd risk it.
The wide angle's got it.
Nah, you could blend it, I think. I think you could time blend it, and then, lad, if you raise any questions, just say, I didn't mean it.
I'll give you the drops, you lad.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean
I'll
it,
give-
but I do it
listen,
every
I'll give
Saturday
you
for 4
5, son.
fucking weeks.
I'll give you 5, son. Just say that.
Times,
Nah,
Nah, you could blend it. I'll do it. Because lad, you could blend it, I think. Because you lose feeling in your feet when you get older. It's a fact, lads.
I hold your bed
It's a
down.
fact, lads.
Anyone over 70 is not aware they have feet, Dad, you know.
Not as much as we are. Not as much as we are,
Pure,
lad.
like corns on your toes and everything.
Just every time.
Just, fucking hell. Just a lipstick. Just a lipstick staying on the toe every Saturday night. The fucking bollocks are kissing me toes again.
Little stumps.
Imagine if your kids were in for your 71st birthday, you got your pair of shoes. Why?
You got no feet, lad. All right. Well, he's game.
Every time I'm going to do them.
Yeah, fuck.
Fucking knobheads, you got me going.
When he starts laughing because he sounds like he's proper crying.
Moving on. 150 grand on the table.
Big cash.
Big coin.
Moolah.
Till everywhere.
All over.
Darren.
Got it.
Come on the podcast, Darren.
You've got to bum the bird of your choice
Okay.
Fucking free, lads.
for 15 minutes solid.
Okay, son.
Bareback.
Okay.
But you've got to use Frank's Red Hot Sauce as lube.
Oh. Yes,
Michelle Keegan, yeah. Michelle Keegan, 100%,
Still
lad.
doing it.
Even if
Yeah.
she's got a cock.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's got a cock.
Lad,
With the
Give it
hot
a reach
sauce.
around like that.
do you know what? Like,
Dusty trombone.
I put hot sauce on everything, lad.
Yeah.
Like,
though, lad.
No, lad. I put
Wank
sriracha
hot
sauce.
sauce.
I put sriracha on most scrans, lad. So, lad.
Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
you would, innit?
lad,
You do most, lad.
look, I love eating ass. So if I could eat ass and it tasted like sriracha,
Belter.
that's even better.
Bit of seasoning, belter.
Sriracha everywhere.
Yeah.
Sriracha.
Sound alright. This next one, right? This is a bit different. But I tell you the reason why it's different, because I tell you the guest I asked it to.
You really are an artist with words,
Yeah. So I
A
asked,
lyricist. some sort.
asked this question to Recycled Souls. Right.
Pyramado.
Yeah. When he was on.
Did you have him on?
Yeah. I'll try and get him on this. I'll phone him. I'll go to
Yeah,
him.
like, get him on.
Oh, yeah, please.
Get him on.
Yeah,
I'm
get
going to
him
be
on.
sitting there with him going...
So
Stupendous.
I asked this question to Recycled Souls, right?
Yeah.
So this is why it's sort of linked like that, because he's very spiritual.
Yeah.
So in Hindu culture, cows are seen as sacred.
Yeah.
Because of the links to God in Hindu mythology, right?
Mm-hmm.
So paint a picture.
Yeah.
You're in India.
Okay.
You're walking in the street, right? There's a cow walking in the street, right? Little bell, fucking dingling away and all that, right?
Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
For whatever reason, this cow happens to stand on an IED. Bang! Right?
Free beef then, innit?
Cow's on the floor, right? Massive hole in its side. Fucking moaning everywhere. Everyone's panicking. Big TV crew turns up, right? On the mopeds, because it's India. Get out, right? They're recording it. For 450 grand, you got to walk up to the cow and just start shagging it on the floor.
Lads, for 450
I reckon you're getting section, lads.
450
On
grand.
live telly.
You're not having anywhere to spend that though, are you?
450 grand, I'm spitting in its mouth and everything, lad. I'll choke it while I'm doing it. I'll put it in.
While I'm bumming, got your fist in its grit.
Yes! You call me the dirty lead donkey!
A fucking laughing cow. Sound? Alright.
Yeah, all day.
Easy.
Easy money. Moolah.
100 grand.
Oh! That's a nice chunk of cash.
Gotta flip your bike upside down, handlebars on the floor, saddle on the floor.
Wheels off.
Like, wheels up. Right. One of your mates gotta grab the pedal. Going for it like that. Right. Wheels going for it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Wheels going for it, right.
Of course.
You just gotta throw your naked scrotum on the back wheel while it's spinning.
How much? 100 bag?
Yeah.
No.
100.
Yeah.
Or double it.
No.
200 grand on the chain as it's going round.
No,
no, lads.
lad, no.
No.
Have you seen the picture? Have you seen
Not
that
the
picture? It was
chain, lads.
ages ago, and it was some fella that got his bullet stuck in the chain.
How?
It was like,
How?
oh, I don't fucking know, but it was like, you could imagine what it looked. Have you seen something about Mary where he gets his balls and bullets stuck in the thing? It's like that. Oh, and it was the worst picture I've ever seen in my
I'd
life.
try it for 100 grand. I'd try it. With just a tyre. It just leave a little scar, a little rash or something, but not the chain, lads.
Depends which way. Because obviously, it's going forward and you put your balls on, it's going to take your balls with it, isn't it?
No, yeah.
Sounds.
I don't think I can do it.
No.
I'd try the
I know,
tyre.
and I wouldn't do it.
I'd try the
100
tyre.
bags.
Anything to
100
do with
bag?
the dick, balls and eyes, nah.
I'd buy just another Tesla.
Yeah. All right, I've got one.
Go on.
Just off the top of my
Go
noggin.
on.
Right, so 150 grand, right? You get kidnapped from your house. You lock it in a chair,
I'm made up because I hate me kids.
right? You're locked in a chair, but you're locked into one of them, like an office chair.
Yeah.
So it's like your hands are like that, you're thinking whatever, right? They get toothpicks and they put it underneath every one of your nail, right?
My bum was closed.
Just just like that the happy medium
Why
where
was
it's
it
like
open?
stuck in. Do you know that
Like in a
like
pop-up?
where it's just sticking in, but it doesn't hasn't caused any damage,
Yeah.
and your toes,
Yeah.
and then like they make you volley a wall or punch a fucking wall like that for
Oh,
150
lad.
grand.
No, lad, there's no amount of money in the world that could make me do that. Why have you just asked that question?
Nah, lad, that's pain like that
That
you
is
can't even think
disgusting.
of, lad. I think. Do you like stuff underneath your toe? Nah, lad.
No.
Didn't
I'll let a tyre go on my balls, but
Didn't
not
Michael
that, lad.
Jackson used to inject fucking drugs in under his nails because they couldn't? There's no evidence or something. I'm sure I read
There was on the anuses of children.
that. Why is he heading on my kid's asshole?
He did his moon walking away. Fuck knows, lad.
Ah,
your
that's
kids
horrible.
feel a snitch.
No, I couldn't. That lad, that's just proper
I
conflict.
know,
Yeah, that's
heavy,
not
yeah,
me
no,
shit,
I
that.
wouldn't do it like.
No, me sick.
Isn't that a type of torture? Is it Chinese torture where they put bamboo sticks up the nails and throw them into something?
But
And it breaks the nails off.
But they've got to have bits of pineapple and cocktail sausages on and pickles.
Oh yeah, not that.
People coming out, you're like
They're not as hospitable. Yeah, they're not as hospitable. But yeah,
Hospitable.
hospitable. Yeah.
Right.
I was going to do something and then forgot where I was going with it and just made a noise, lad.
So the boozer that I've put in this is because I know it's a fucking mad gaff. So I don't know if you have a worse boozer, but you're in town and you've decided to go to Pop World, right?
okay.
Okay.
Pop World, right?
Terrible guy.
I've never actually been Pop World, you know.
I've never
Just
been.
saying
It's
that.
honestly the most depressing place in the world, unless you're
Have you
trying to
been?
shag someone's man.
Have you been to
Yeah.
Pop World? I think it's
I've
1
never
o'clock in
been.
the morning. They do toast.
What?
Yeah, at 1 o'clock in the morning, they do toast for people. You get around the toast at Pop World. Mad.
Yeah, that's meant for our people. That
That is absolutely
toasting the
insane.
fucking
300
black
grand
and
on
milk.
offer, right?
Big
300
big
bags,
money.
lot of money.
Moolah.
You gotta go to the toilet, right? Chalk a big queue. Wait for your turn, go in. You gotta lick the inside of the toilet.
I've done that anyway.
And then,
When you're spewing it, you probably have. To be fair, do you know what I mean?
Be
But then-
paid for that.
but then
Am I missing a trick here?
That's where the mill is. You guys are getting paid.
No regrets.
you've licked the inside of the toilet, right? And then you've got to stand up and power neck the no spray, no lay guy. The kid with all the
How much, lad?
300 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I've
lads.
got to lick the rim and then neck him.
What?
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
ass for free.
He's like that.
Yeah, that, yeah. Innit? Nah, lad, I've
No,
had
no,
worse
no,
things
no.
on my tongue than a fucking toilet bowl, lad.
Like what, lad? All day,
Like what,
lad?
lad? Explain yourself.
Yeah, I'd do it, 100%.
300 grand. lad.
Yeah, 300 grand.
I'd lick every bog in there and then suck his dick, lad.
For free.
I think
Yeah.
I got
Just
my
for the spray.
prices wrong.
Yeah.
Just
for
for
the
the spray,
chewy, lads.
Creed.
Just for the
For a pack
chewy.
of chewies.
Yeah.
Just for some free
Creed,
toast.
lads.
I've paid ungodly amounts of them, you know.
No, yeah.
I remember paying.
How much do you reckon they
50.
make in a night?
I remember paying.
That's a question.
I remember paying 20 quid once for a pack of Chewies and a spray of millions because he didn't have change. He defo did.
Yeah.
I was.
I've seen the ones with
squatting
card
over,
machines now. You're like that, our lad got no dom and you go with sound, I've got a sum up card machine.
Like, oh, well, I've not got a card either then.
Yeah.
Only got me
Apple
checkbook
Pay.
and he's like, yeah.
Like Apple Pay as well.
Like, fuck off then.
It's like the ones on the airplane where the car machine's gone down and they like get your card and go and get like a print of your card on it and all that.
I take
Sound.
Bitcoin too.
Ooh.
Oh, do you?
Do any of you remember the old homeless fella from town, Banjo Bob?
Yeah, lads.
Used to play the cardboard guitar.
Yeah, lads. He starts getting some decent clothes as well.
Half a mil.
This is what that was.
Well, you're going round your mountain and you are.
I knew it was you, lad, you know.
Half a mil.
Go on.
Half a mil.
Boom him. Go on.
No. You've got to collect all the smeg from his pipe
It's a lot of snag.
and use it every day for a week to brush your teeth.
No, lad.
All right, let's flip the question, right? Remember cat legs on the skateboard?
Yes.
Question.
Yes. Cat legs and Banjo Bob, you got to collect their smeg. Do you ever remember Sully, the one with no legs in the wheelchair? He used to hang around lines. He's all
Is he the one who used to sell the echoes?
Yeah, no legs.
The echoes, do you mean the paper, or do you mean Gary's echoes?
I don't think a homeless fella was selling Gary's. Like.
Lad, you never,
If
didn't
no,
think he'd be
the
selling the
echoes,
echo?
like, you're not buying
Oh,
them.
like the paper. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds.
So
That's your sign to rehab that lad.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about this, Max? That's the fourth time.
Charlie, who's Charlie?
half a mil smeg for toothpaste.
No.
No.
I got to brush.
His stuff's probably moving, lads.
No, because think of the level of gum disease you would get
No, yeah.
off of that man's smeg. I mean, for all we know, he could have.
He hasn't had a shower.
For all we know,
For how long, though,
a
lads?
proper clean
5, 10
penis.
years, probably more.
But I doubt it.
Yeah.
No one with a clean penis has got smeg.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, for all we know, he could be a hygienic man. But
I very much doubt that.
He's got one tooth for polished bullet.
Pick a little.
You know what I mean? So I doubt
I'll
it.
clean me bullet. But I draw the line.
That's why he's got one tooth, because he used his own smeg. All right then, this is big money now. Big money.
Moolah.
But this hurts me inside.
Oh, if it disturbs you, it's never a good sign.
750 bags.
That is the most money you've ever offered. For
That is actually. The price may be right, I think.
Bags.
Moolah.
You got to get a Gillette razor, run it across your pipe sideways, right?
No.
But then have a wank for 5 minutes with hand sanitizer on.
No chance.
Nah.
Well, if you exit, clean the wound, and I'm nearly a mill up. 100%. 100%.
Do you know what? Actually, do you know what I'm thinking about now? I'm like, oh no.
think you'd do anything,
But do you know
love
if
to
someone
see
threw a razor and there was 750 bag on the table, I'd clash.
Yeah, lads. You do it. I'd do it.
Lad, for 750 grand, I would make myself a eunuch, lad. I would chop off both of my balls and scan them.
Fuck off. Actually,
If you're invested.
if someone come over to you with a hatchet, 750 bag and went, bollocks in the jar now.
Nah.
Don't be serious.
Nah, because then, lad, you can never come again.
Don't say it then, lad. What a game out here.
Nah, actually, yeah, that's the thing. What about if someone came over with 750 bag and said, I'll either chop your balls off so you can never come again? Would you just do it for 750 bag?
No.
See you later.
Would you just not do
I'd
it?
rather say...
Yeah,
I'd
he's
rather-
alright, he's alright.
You've just said yes to it, no?
Yeah, but I weren't serious.
Hey,
rather go
knowing you,
home.
lad, you'd do it.
I'd rather go home and have a wank, and then in that post-nut clarity, be sitting there thinking, why didn't I take that?
Is
out?
there any amount of
nice.
money in the world someone could offer you for you wake up one day and your dick's gone?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nah,
Really?
Yeah. Like,
really.
nah, like
I could
50...
not live without it.
Lad, my dick
I couldn't.
is my most prized possession.
No,
It is, lad.
50 mil, I'll probably consider it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
50 million, you'd lose
50
your
mil?
dick altogether.
But then,
I would defo- nah, 'cause most
one
of
of
the
the
baddest-
benefits though of being a
The
millionaire.
dick's hard balls. I'd see you later balls. Like, I'll probably get rid of them for about 5 grand. Like, I'm not arsed. Like, I've got 4 kids. Like, I've got a
Frame them.
4th kid on the way. I know I can still get it hard on. Yeah, you can't jizz, but I'll just exchange me jizz for golly, and every time I'm about to come, I'll just spit on it. It's like that. I'm coming.
This is the thing, no, right?
Hard on the
imagine-
fucking
Nah, because
eyeball.
wouldn't you lose the feeling
But you-
of if you had no balls because nothing's going to come out, innit?
Here's what I'm
You
saying.
shoot blanks, don't you?
You just get a wood and just fucking...
Oh, yeah, you
You can
just
still
shoot blanks.
jab it.
Yeah, you
You
just
don't
shoot
get to
blanks,
the
yeah.
end.
Here's what I'm
Do you
saying,
know
though, right? So that question, like, what amount of dollar would it take you to lose your dick, right? Let's say, for example, someone comes over to you and goes 100 mil on the table, but pain free, no surgery. It's just click of a fingers.
Is it tax-free cash like on this morning, or have you got to pay tax on it?
You can have it.
No, it's
You can have it.
full cash.
100 mil. It's all yours. Like,
Musk
then,
see with a suitcase.
like,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, is say you're out partying and you've got all your dough, you pull up, nice car, come out, dead fucking drippy, lad, you're coming out fucking
And the birds are
drippy.
going, you can't even
the
use
birds
it.
are running at you and that, and we're talking 10 birds, yeah, we're talking, because you're tilled, they're the heaviest birds
Just
you've
like
ever seen.
Flappy Ham on a
And then,
BMX
lad,
chasing you.
Look, lad, right, if I was in that situation where I was a multi, like 100 millionaire and had all the birds chasing me but
You'd be
couldn't shag
depressed.
them, I would kill myself.
It's a bold statement, but I see what
Do you know what though? Nah, I get what you're saying, because obviously, like if you've, but do you know if you lost your
I'd
balls
rather
and like
lose an
lost it
arm
down
than
here,
my
like you
dick.
probably will. I don't think personally that you get the feeling as much.
I'd
Do you know
rather
what I
lose
mean?
an arm than a dick.
I'd rather lose
Nah, yeah,
both
I'd
my
rather use an arm than a dick,
I'd
but
rather
that's for
lose
dough.
both legs from the knee down than me dick.
Yeah, that is genuine. If you give me the
Honestly.
choice,
No,
it's-
nah,
dick's
same.
I'd
Same
rather
to
lose
you.
both
No
eyes
arms
than
and
me dick.
right, no arms and legs, but still with a dick. Your bird could just put you in a hold all and take it anywhere. And just fuck it,
Exactly,
innit?
lad. Perfect. You're like on the go shag.
Isn't that called chicken?
Fiber milkshakes, but just
I'm
like.
gonna start making.
Isn't that called chicken nugget porn?
Do you know what? Right?
Don't check. Don't look at my search history.
He said, "Isn't that called chicken nugget porn?"
It's a thing where you've got no arms and no legs. It's a thing.
It's called nugget porn, not fucking chicken nugget porn, lad.
Why would they be referred to as
They could be
chickens?
vegans. They could be vegans. To be fair, like you're right.
Corn nugget porn.
Corn nugget porn.
Fucking hell.
No, yeah.
Ah, no. That is heavy though, innit? Your dick. I couldn't lose your dick. Balls, yeah.
Nah, do you know what? I'd rather lose both my legs than my dick, but if it came to money, I think there would be a sum of dough for anyone, lad.
No, lad.
For anyone.
Yeah, right,
No,
look, yeah.
not a
Here's what I'm
chance.
gonna do, right? We're gonna put it to whoever's sitting fucking behind either one of those three cameras
Yeah.
there watching, right? Women, alright, you can lose your vagina if you really want to. If you want to get involved, or you can imagine you've got a dick, that's your prerogative, right? What amount of money would it take for you to completely lose your genitalia? Comment it, because I'm fairly certain there's no one else in the world.
How are we losing it though?
No, you just wake up and it's gone.
It's like, it's
not
no
like,
pain.
Not like
So you don't have to endure like pain, like
say I'm offering you the money.
It's just gone.
I
like
just
a
go,
woman going into like the woodset lab and just throwing the box on a belt sander.
No, I just say to you, I go, here's the money there. Do you want your dick gone, yes or no? If you say yes, I click my fingers, no
Yeah,
pain,
gone.
dick gone.
50 mil?
No more
50
pissing and
mil,
everything.
lad. Because
You don't know, you have a hole to piss,
Yeah, it's just
but
a hole.
it's just a hole to piss through.
But you can't even get pleasure. You can't finger it.
Like that. In my little hole. Veg oil all over my finger.
I'd do it 50 mil. 50 mil, definitely.
Thanks,
So you're telling me now if I come over to you with
Right.
50 mil, there you go, lad. You're
Yeah, because lad, I'll just buy a plazzy one and just get no feeling. And just
And then
take
with
the
that
50 mil.
and then with
I've got
that
50 mil.
lad,
I've got
use
50
Mr.
mil.
Tricky with that 50 mil, you can pay the money he owes for the studio. So
now.
No, lad, not a chance, mate. Not a chance.
There's no amount of money in the world.
Imagine being a Damblers Aryan and then all these bears around and then they get into the room and then he's like that fella off
You've
going,
just
"Hello,
got, you just got a pew bone, that's it, innit?
I couldn't do it, lad.
No,
Couldn't do it.
not a
But
chance.
then imagine saying to a bird, look, I can't shag you, but I can scissor you. What are you saying?
Because you just said
No, just become gay, just become a bottom, innit? You get bummed everywhere.
I'm a power
Size,
bottom,
man.
which means I generate power from the bottom.
Right, should we move on?
Yeah.
How many more do you want?
Give us 2 more.
Two more. Alright, sound. Nando's. Anyone like a Nando's?
yeah, I love Nando's.
Little cheeky one.
A little cheeky Nando's. Sound. Someone throws 200 grand on the table. Watch Kevin and Perry.
Yeah.
Eyeball Paul.
Yeah.
With the Vusa hot sauce. Eyeball Paul, the hot sauce.
I don't know what eyeball Paul is.
What,
So
you got a what?
he gets vodka, pours it in his eye, because it fucking gets to the
It goes
bloodstream
quicker,
straight
doesn't it?
away. So you've got to get the Vusa hot sauce and pour it in your eye.
For how much though?
Eyeball Paul.
Easy.
Yeah, I'd lose an eye for 200 grand.
I'd rather lose both my eyes than my dick.
Even if you didn't lose your eye, but you probably would lose your eye, I think. So
I remember-
I'd
Would you
my eye
lose
for
it? Would you lose an eye if, from that? I wouldn't think so. would you? I think it'd be
Did
a
you see
bloodshot.
Steve-O? Did you see, Steve-O off Jackass?
Yeah,
He's
Oh, yeah, he's done
got his
it.
own
Oh,
hot
yeah,
sauce.
I've
He did
seen
it
that.
with Gordon Ramsay, didn't he? Poured it
Yeah,
in his eye.
I've seen
Yeah,
that.
that's where I got it from.
Oh, yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I'd do
remember
it.
I
All
went
day.
to Gulliver's Well with school, and on the coach on the way there, I did eyeball Paul with Sprite, and she had the sticky face. It was horrible. It was horrible, that.
Oh my
Brought
god.
back memories. Like when my
I
stepdad used to jizz on
fucking
my
love
face.
Kevin and Perry, you know.
Oh, sick lad.
He's the only one who got onto that.
I didn't even hear what he
He
said.
went, so the sticky face, you brought back memories when my stepdad used to come on my face.
How the fuck did I miss that?
That's his favourite
I've
thing.
told you about. I think I've used the joke once. You might have heard it, but this is a true story. When I used to work in the Echo Arena, right? the CPU in the kitchen where the big fucking dishwasher was.
You work in there
I
as
used
well?
to when it opened. I worked there.
Okay.
Yeah. And there was like a big firm. It was after the big dinner service, cleaning down, right? And there was a group of about 15, 16 birds all talking, and they were just like talking about when they lost their virginities and how old they were and all that. And they were like, I was 15 and we were in the park, and I was 14 and we were in his dad's, and it was so romantic and all that. And I was just in the far corner polishing cutlery, and I just went, hey, I was 6 to me stepdad, you know. The whole room just went quiet. I was like, I love all that. Like, last one. You know them like Channel 5 documentaries like about the fat people who like can't get out the house.
Try to make you feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
No.
One of them was in Fazak, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one years ago, the half-stone man?
Yeah.
Pissed me
Didn't he
off then,
die?
you know.
Did he die?
I think he's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I think he died.
The half son man. You said the half stone man. He's like, Danny's dead skinny. He's nothing on him.
Yeah, the half-stone man's me, lad.
Right. 100 grand.
Moolah.
100 grand. Gotta get a 40 stone woman. Right. 40 stones of pure beauty.
That's me flat and cement, lad.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll just be gone.
She's got to empty a pack of Maltesers up a box, right? She's got to shove every Malteser up there, and then you've got to suck them out, right? But like pure duck apple style, like hands tied behind your back and got to get right in there like that.
How much? 100 grand?
100 grand,
Yeah.
suck every
Oh,
Malteser.
damn.
out.
Yeah, lad.
40 stone
She
woman.
can't fit into a
Yeah,
bath with a
lad.
shower, right? She smells like warmth.
I'm
Do you know
on
what I
that,
mean?
yeah, I'm on
Yeah.
that smell.
Like, you know when it's raining in the summer and you can just smell the rain's about to come?
Yeah.
What she smells like. Like, oh.
That's would it be like, you know, sometimes when have you ever been bored?
Because you
and
can't even like lift it like a belly up or not, and you've got to use your head like that.
have you ever been bored and just ate the chocolate off and it's just the
Crispy bit.
yeah, just pulling it out and it's just that.
Oh,
But then you
Because
might
they're
get
boxes at the
bamboozled
chocolate.
thinking it's a crispy bit from a Malteser
And it's a
just
gentle wart.
yeah, and it's something.
how many Maltesers are we talking, by the way?
Like
As many as she can fit.
No,
box.
like
That's
a grab box in it, like the big ones in it.
That's about what, 50 Maltesers?
Lad, you could do that
Maltesers.
rapid. You could, well, obviously.
Could you?
No, I don't know anyone's sucking skills here, but
like that.
I'm sure you could do that in about 2 minutes, dead quick.
So in what time do you think you could, with your hands tied behind your back, get in between the legs of a 40 stone woman and eat 50 Maltesers from within here?
I'm on 3 minutes, 20 seconds.
With one thigh.
3 minutes, 20
Bear in
seconds, I'm
mind,
going
right,
for.
she's 40 stone, she can't see her dent or nothing, right? Her box is going to look like Don King, like she's got him in a triangle, like piabs everywhere and everything, right? It's going to be all over the gaff. Like, it's going to be tickling your face and everything. Like, if you've got any facial hair, there's like Velcro going on, you're just stuck. Like, it's just dead warm, and then like have you ever seen the videos of like when
I don't know why, but I'm picturing it.
like an amateur goes in the Formula 1 car and the
Green
G-force gets him in the braking zone, he's like, that's fuck off!
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
belly on top of your skull, like the G-force on your neck is going to be killing you.
Get whiplash, lad, after.
Like, what
You
if,
know what I mean?
like, what
Nah,
if you
it's
get
not-
stuck
I'll
on
try
a
it.
awkward one, lad, and then it takes it, nah, I couldn't do it for no
So
amount
what
of
then?
money, lad.
What? So let's say there's 30 Maltesers in this box, but you managed to get 29 out. You not get the dough.
Not getting no down.
That's our last, that you've got to have
Oh, lad,
like,
have you seen that video where these lads like on the construction site and they go, yeah, if we slap 6 eggs off your head, we'll give you 2 ton. So lad, they slap 5 and then just throw the last one on the floor. And the kid's got 5 eggs on his head, lad.
That's heavy.
Imagine that.
I'd give it a go. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
100
lads,
grand,
give it a
yeah,
go.
all day.
I'll give it a go.
Talking about like fat women, did you ever see that one? Like, remember the Daily Sport or whatever it was, that mad paper?
Yeah,
There was
Oh,
a
yeah.
story, and it was like the front page of this big massive fat bird, and it was like, my fella went down on me and found the neighbour's missing kitten.
I wonder how true they are, you know, because they are the most outrageous fucking
No, well,
titles
lad,
I've
this
ever
bird
and
had
some of
a
them.
ham coming out of it after 2 days. I can fully believe that. Fully
was
believe
another
that. A
one
little
who-
kitten, it's fucking tiny. That.
there was another-
Probably not that big, maybe that
There
big.
was another one who went like the gyno, and like the gynecologist found like an arm knocky of 32 cent under one of the rolls or something. Lads, heavy that in it.
I wonder why my graph slowed down. Stop blowing.
Johnny.
Yeah, innit?
It's heavy that doing him.
Full bars though. Full bars.
Wrong in them, aren't they?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I need to like
rough.
more.
Yeah, please do.
Please, sick man, but I love it.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we're going to call that an episode.
Goodbye! Come here, Ashley.
I'm just farting. Thinking food a little bit. Let's try that again. I think we're going to call that an episode. Come back! Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I've had a ball. Subscribe to the channel. We've got loads more coming out. Get us on the Instagram and all of our socials are linked in the description. Catch us in the next one. See you later. Peace.